Second Cup is brought to you by Roswell Park Comprehensive Care Center.
TGIF, happy Friday, everyone. But gosh, look at how festive we are here. Do you love what we've done with the lights?
It's beautiful.
Isn't that adorable?
I brought up the Valentine that Evan gave us today.
Evan, not Ed. Show everyone.
He gave these to his coworkers. I tolerate you. He had almost laughing at whatever time it was that we got those.
Evan is really funny, and he's really sarcastic and dry. But in all fairness,
That's funny.
it's truly how he feels.
About you. Yeah.
Linda, good morning to you from Brant. Peter, happy Friday the 13th. I know, I understand. Mark, good morning to you. Happy Singles Day.
Friday the 13th.
Jordan loves these days.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Any
Hi,
spooky
Lauren.
day. Oh, so like this and what? Halloween.
We're going to bring Jordan in. We're going to raise
Jordan's
her
going to bring
mic.
herself in. She
Yeah.
gets so excited to
I
talk about
know.
this. Halloween.
And Jamal is with us also, by
Hi,
the way.
Jamal. They're coming.
Look at how, can I show you something? Look at how the colored light reflects off my shiny forehead. Do you see that?
It's embarrassing.
Are the lights changing?
Hi, guys.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Huh.
Yes, they are changing.
Okay, so Jordan, you like spooky days like Friday the 13th. Halloween.
You know, spooky season just 24/7, 365. So, I
Why?
mean, why?
Why do you like that?
It's just a fun feeling. I don't know. I'm so bubbly and bright. You know, opposites attract. So, you know, I feel like obviously since I'm not such a dark, moody person, I just kind of like gravitate towards the spooky stuff. So,
Jamal, what's your favorite season?
I'm a Christmas fanatic. So.
Okay, fair
a
enough.
Christmas fanatic.
I love that for you.
We used to have one of those. Wally.
Oh,
Yeah. This will be great. You could be the new Wally. He was one of our directors.
His name was Matt Walfriend.
He had a Christmas mug always.
Yeah,
Santa mug. He drank his coffee out of a Santa mug all the
I
time.
forgot all
That's so
about
funny.
that.
Yeah. So sweet.
Connie says Halloween. It's only February.
Friday the 13th, you know?
It's Friday
That's
the
exactly what
13th.
it is,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, listen, we are one day away from Valentine's Day. Do you have any
Sure
weekend
are.
Weekend Valentine's Day
Yeah,
plans?
holiday, yeah.
Kathy said, men, make sure you shop tomorrow morning. Women, you too.
No kidding.
Because we're not sexist here, are we, Edward?
Shut up, Katie.
I was teasing him all morning long. So he was giving the girls a hard time, but not Jamal.
And what did I say?
What did you say? I don't
I
know.
said it's because I like Jamal.
Oh, Lord. Well, I don't have any big plans for Valentine's Day. I think we're going to stay home. And I was trying to think of like the best fun foods to make in hearts for the baby.
Pizza.
That's cute.
Pizza,
Yeah.
pancakes.
Ooh,
Frankos
waffles.
usually do like heart-shaped pizzas. I could be wrong.
Oh, yeah. I think there are heart-shaped pizza out there. Waffles. Yeah. I'll just make it a heart.
Cute.
He'll never know.
Right, exactly. But he'll
Ed,
eat it.
You?
I'm sorry, what, Jordan?
I said, Ed, you?
Me what?
He's,
What are you doing?
Okay, so here's the thing. So Russ and I are on this diet right now because he's doing a gym challenge, and we are truth. Jamal, you'll never know what Jamal is thinking.
Oh, my God. So many people saying that. That's so funny. I love it.
Whereas some of us just wear our emotions on our sleeves or on our faces. Anyway, we're on this gym diet because he's doing a gym challenge right now, and it's a great diet because
It works.
Yeah.
Well, of course that diet's going to work. You're like not eating any carbs.
Well, we're eating good carbs like oats and rice and nuts and fruit. So we're not eating chips, we're not eating
Bread.
pretzels, right?
Gummy worms.
Right, exactly. No
Gummy
sugar.
bears. We got gummy bears, right?
Natural
So,
sugar.
of course
I'll tell
that's
you.
gonna
Can I
work.
tell you how much weight I've
It's
lost?
just like Weight Watchers.
8 pounds.
There you go.
I mean,
It's impressive.
thank you. I'm very proud of that.
That is good. Good job, Ed.
Now, I mean, once the diet is over, I guess the question is what happens? Do you just rebound or do you continue this trend?
I don't know. Even if you go half and half, gain
Yeah.
4 of it back, you're still down 4.
God, I know. You're right. Parker's Pit, good morning to you. Welcome back. We are putting on a Valentine's Kids Dance at the Middleport Fire Hall
that's
tomorrow, 5 to 7 p.m. It's going to be fun.
That is adorable. Oh my God, kids dance so cute.
Jeanette loves you, Jamal. So happy to have a Christmas fanatic here. This is happy news for Buffalo people because we need to appreciate the snow early on.
No
Bring
kidding.
the Christmas spirit to us daily,
Yep.
Jamal.
Yep. Marguerite, yeah, so you're not eating out, Ed?
We are.
I was about to say, I would be shocked if you
And
weren't.
Jay says, congratulations, you weren't fat to begin
Well,
with.
thank you. I appreciate that. I would beg to differ. Okay, I love pretzels too. Pretzels are my kryptonite. Like for you, I know it's salty. You love salt. I love pretzels.
Yeah, pretzels are salty, but pretzels are definitely not my favorite thing.
I don't know why. I think it's because I know, Lauren. I know we have both discussed that we feel better with the way we're eating right now. Like we feel less inflamed, bloated, and
Yeah.
just how sometimes with what you put in your body, you're just feeling kind of gross.
Yeah.
We don't feel that way right now.
Sometimes you're like, I gotta get this work figured out a little.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so good, so good.
All right, let's talk about. I'd love to know if there's anybody here who will be honest and talk about possible tickets that you've gotten when it comes to the school buses.
Oh,
Bye.
Okay.
No, Jordan, you don't drive.
No, no, I'm just saying bye to this box.
Bye, bye, Jordan. Bye. Okay, so
Oh, dear.
I got some updated information from the city of Buffalo from the company Bus Patrol. So they run those school bus stop arm cameras that are all over the buses now.
Right.
Started in October of 2024, so it's been about 16 months. They've issued more than 52,000 tickets
Okay.
to drivers. Their total number of tickets contested is about 4,800. Okay, so that's really not a big percentage. The
Drop in
city
the
and
bucket.
Bus Patrol had a little bit of different numbers, so I'm going to say between 7 and 9% of these tickets altogether are contested. 87% of the people who violated.
Not me. This is not me.
No, no. This is someone I spoke to. 87% of the people who violated have never received a second ticket. And Jordan, can you just bring that video back? Because I do want to show people that. And then Bus Patrol tells me they have seen, and this is really an important thing, they've seen a 20% decrease in violations year to year.
Great. That's what it's there for.
That's what it's there for. And the guy and I had a very honest conversation. He was wonderful to talk to. He basically said, listen, the thing is, most people, can you stop right there, don't mean to offend.
Right.
They're not paying attention, probably. They're not as on to it as you should be. I mean,
But whether
can see
you
that.
mean to or not, I mean, the reality
Still a
is
safety issue.
exactly.
Still a safety issue. But he said, so this is a lot of the times it's a wake up call for people.
Mhm.
So here's a woman who I spoke with. Her name is Jenna Edwards, not him. And so she got this ticket, but she says the stop arm and the stop sign was just going on as she was going by.
Okay,
the bus.
watch again though, because like, how unfair is this? She had nothing. She had no. Like, what could she have done here?
So, I mean, here's the thing. They've got all these different camera views. This is what she had to be able to show me. And she says she never saw yellow lights.
Well, but go back. I mean, because it says that the yellow lights are on here. So, but she may not have seen them.
Or were they on, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I know. It's hard. See, right? It says it's yellow up in
Right.
the corner, then it goes red. But so, this is just an example, and I went, okay, that's enough. This is just an example of, like, a contested ticket,
Sure.
okay? So she's like, listen, like, I didn't see, and it went, and she's like, if it did, it went yellow to red so quickly. So I'm just wondering,
Has anybody gotten a ticket like this?
yeah, if anyone, because I actually talked to a lot of people, but Jenna was the one who went on camera. I talked to a number of people who've contested tickets, and they didn't want to talk. But a lot of people have said, not a ton, but a fair amount are contesting these tickets. She got her ticket in May. She's still waiting for a court date. The city telling me that's not super unusual because they had a really big backlog of tickets here.
I'm laughing at Parker's Pitts comment. I swear to God, that's not
No,
me.
it's not It's someone else. Yes.
Because I know better now,
Right.
having watched these stories.
So Diane says, how do you not pay attention to Big Yellow Bus? Okay, Diane, let me give you an example, unrelated to the story, but also something I paid attention to because I'm doing the story. So my husband and I were driving home the other day, and we're driving down Delaware Avenue in Buffalo, which is 4 lanes, 2 lanes each way, right? So a school bus is on the far side, all right, the other side, 4 lanes from us, slowing down, putting its yellow lights on. So I'm slowing down, stopping. But there are people to the right of me, so they're in the
on
second
the
lane
other,
of Delaware,
okay.
and they're not paying attention right away. So they're going by a school bus that stopped,
And they need to stop.
and they need to stop too. But so how do you not pay attention to it? It was 4 lanes of traffic that I saw. And so Paul and I are sitting in this car, and because I've been doing this story and I know these tickets are $250 each, I said to Paul, I go, count these cars. I go, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're watching cars as the yellow lights are going. I go, these people are getting tickets right now.
Very easy to do on transit where there are 4 lanes.
Exactly.
And then so Sarah says, same thing happened to me one time. 4-way stop, just barely caught me, but they did. I paid it, she says. It was my fault. There wasn't an option to contest it.
So there should have been, Sarah, because they tell me every single ticket they've given out has the contest option. Bus Patrol does 3 separate reviews through their company to decide should a ticket be issued. They have
And it's reviewed by the school district as well.
then it's reviewed by the city.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then it goes to traffic court like anything else. So you have your option to contest in traffic court. So you should have had an option. Maybe it wasn't clear.
So Barb says, aren't there flashing taillights when stopping before the arm comes out?
So there should be. And so I think Jenna's point too, which I appreciate her talking about, was like she also saw, let me kind of explain this one to you that some people have said. So that happened to her, separate incident. She was walking to get her own kids because she said, listen, I'm a huge advocate for this. She's got kids in Buffalo. She's like, I really believe in it. We just maybe have to tweak it a little with her concept. So she's saying she was walking and she saw a bus stopped at a corner, stop sign on, stop arm out, but obviously waiting for a child, okay, to come, to go, whatever. So this bus driver was waving people to go.
With the red lights blinking.
Correct. And she's like, those people are going to get tickets. Now, people didn't go because, they're like, do I go? Not go. But she's like, okay, nobody went, but if they did. And so she thinks maybe in her case, maybe the stop sign could have come out a little sooner, or maybe you have to wait a minute. She's like, listen, I get it. Nothing's a perfect system. And I think everybody is kind of understanding when it comes to that. But she's like, I really felt like I didn't have an option.
Well, and I understand where she's coming from.
Yes.
And look, as we look at all sides of this, that's why it's an important conversation. And so that's the purpose of having the ability to contest this ticket.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the guy from Bus Patrol says. Because he also said, listen, there's human error that's part of everything.
Correct, right.
Everything.
And, a judge is able to decide.
And he said that's exactly why we have that
Exactly.
the option.
Parker's Pit says, out here in Middleport, the bus drivers are very nice. They pull over poor people to go by before they pick up the next kid.
Right. They pull over poor people to go by before they pick up
Over
kid.
poor people to
Over
go
poor
by.
people. I don't know what that means.
I don't really either,
Sorry.
but I feel like I am interpreting, and I don't want to misinterpret. So maybe you can kind of double down for us.
And
a little
Jeanette,
bit.
this is another great example. Like, and that's what Ryan from Bus Patrol was saying too. He's like, we try to do, you try to do education, you try to whatever that the Bus Patrol. Yes, they do, because I actually saw something like that. So my person did not have their stop sign out, so I would have been okay. But the guy, the bus driver, was waiting me because he was waiting for a student, and I was like frozen because I'm like, I don't want to go around this. Bus.
Sure.
It's okay. And then I realized, okay, stop it. But I totally. I think it's all part of the equation, the conversation.
Sarah says, I'm a big advocate for this too. School buses are the most important vehicles on the road. But mistakes happen. Yes, of course. And Connie says the issue is the stop sign comes out when the doors are open. Some are quicker, done. Some are slower.
Right. Yeah.
Autocorrect, Parker.
So, anyways,
Understood.
it's kind of interesting. Here's the bottom line, though. Safety's improved,
Yes.
which is great. They've seen fewer violations. 87% of people who get a ticket never get another because that's going to trigger that in your mind. And then the city, how much is the bottom dollar here?
Okay, but 2 things.
2 things, yeah.
Before this program, we learned that this was a big problem in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And during the
Especially
pilot,
on the 4-lane streets.
correct. And during the pilot program, when it first started, between, I think it was like July and October or July and September when it was first instituted, we saw how many tickets were given out
So
or
many.
warning
They were
letters.
warnings. Yes,
right.
yes. Uh-huh.
And then it clicked like, okay, this is a problem.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Buffalo also stands to gain money from this.
Yep.
So there's a reason why, there's a lucrative angle here for the city. Sure, safety is most important.
Absolutely.
But the city all along knew that they would make money on this.
Correct. So the tickets, more than 52,000 tickets, they're $250 each. I told you a certain percentage has been contested, and some are still backlogged, waiting to go to court to figure things out. But they've brought in as a total more than $8 million. The city gets 40% of that because Bus Patrol actually runs the whole program,
Right.
pays for the cameras, pays their employees, all that stuff. So city gets 40%. So that's more than $3 million goes to the general fund.
There you go. And Dwayne, hopefully that answers your question.
General fund, yes. So many things. It could, there's
Yes.
nothing specifically designated right now.
Speaking of money in the city of Buffalo, I told you yesterday how the city is sitting on $40 million basically to use for infrastructure. And it did not use that money. It's state money that is reimbursable. The city just hasn't used it to create any infrastructure upgrade. And now that money is being rolled over. So as a result of my 7 News I-Team reporting, city lawmakers are now calling for answers as to what is being done with that money. And this should be alarming for everyone across the state because this is, whether you live in the city of Buffalo or not, this is your money that is simply not at work. You are paying into the system, but the city of Buffalo has chosen not to do anything with your money. Yet at the same time, we're seeing infrastructure crumbling all around the city of Buffalo.
But I do think, again, I will say that I think that's changing now. I do think that, and perhaps it comes as a result of what we're seeing.
Well, the city just approved a $90 million capital budget. So the money's got to be there somewhere. If the money is coming, and again, this is reimbursable.
Right.
So for instance, when we're talking about reimbursable costs, there are also upgrades under that $90 million capital budget to upgrade schools that's also going to be reimbursed. So the money is being spent.
So this is Jeff's, that's maybe answers Jeff's question. Do they have the money to spend first to be reimbursed?
But again, they're passing a $90 million capital budget. So if they're doing that, they've got to have the money to spend.
It's so interesting when you think about all of this too, because so often it's not like here is $3 million for this project.
Correct.
Do you know what I mean? It's all, listen, I got my business degree. I took financial accounting. Nobody's asking me to do any more of that. I made it through the classes. So I know, you know the basics. But you look at these balance sheets as these cities operate off of, and it is constantly moving. I mean, everything
Well, right, because money's moved from one line to another.
everything is accounted for, but you're never like, here's your $3 million, whatever. Very seldom often are you doing that,
And Julie, that's the point, is that this money could have been used to improve roads.
Yeah.
And instead wasn't. So now lawmakers are questioning, as Mayor Ryan has said, the underinvestment in infrastructure. Why wasn't this money used? Where is it now? And how do we access this money? So again, I had asked the city, is this money going to be used for the upcoming construction season?
Right.
And there was no answer. So maybe perhaps answers will come out during this hearing on February 24th. But again, all of this a direct result of my reporting from yesterday. So you can see both of these reports right now on WKBW.com. Who's in charge of dispersing the funds? It's the state money. It's state DOT money that is allocated and allotted for Buffalo. What's also perhaps alarming about this is the sum of money, that $40 million total, and it's an approximate $40 million. That total is the largest sum of unused money outside of New York City. Consider that. New York City is getting hundreds of millions. We're getting tens of millions.
Right. Wow.
We chose not to use it.
So can I just really quick, what you're saying makes me think of, I was saying on the show today, I emceed an event yesterday, and this was a little bit unrelated to the event, but one of the people who got an award was former Congressman Brian Higgins, who we know is running Chase right now. And his speech was just, it was really, it kind of made me start thinking about a lot of this, because he was talking about how, fighting for Western New York in Congress and all the things he had to do. And then one of the things, he really talked about how we have Democrats, Republicans, and, it's very partisan right now. And he's like, I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. He's like, I know where I stand on different things. He's like, what I do think is, working together, and this is so important. And he was talking about, this was for commercial real estate agents, so you can kind of see the connection here, but he was talking about how public money funds private investment.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, look at Ohio Street was an example that he gave. He's like, I can't remember how much, I want to say it was like 40 million or something like that to improve Ohio Street, right? He's like, and then we got, I'm making up these numbers, he had them off the top of his head, of course, 70 million in private investment. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of makes me think, when we talk so often too about there's a lack of private investment in the city, if we put this public money into it, does the private follow? And the
Build it, they will
the
come.
former congressman said it did. Like
Right.
he was looking at, he gave Niagara Street as an example. They did all the work on Niagara Street, saw a lot of business there. Ohio Street was an example. Parts of Main Street were examples. Just like different things that, he had seen over the course of his tenure in Congress.
Correct. I mean, look at the difference between Niagara Street now compared to what it was.
Right.
And all of that used, that was money used to create traffic calming, to create better conditions
Well, and then
and favorable conditions for business.
Look at some of the restaurants that popped up there,
Sure.
and the apartment complexes. You know, things that hadn't been there before.
So Barry, to your point, certainly we want to be objective, but when you look at this objectively, Sean Ryan's only been in office for the last 6 weeks, and already you're seeing the cracks in what was before him. But now, obviously, it's incumbent upon him and his administration to say, no longer are we doing what was done in the past. We are now carrying the ball forward, and we're going to cross the finish line. We're going to touchdown, right? We've got to make improvements here. And I think that in fairness, the transparency that's coming out of City Hall right now is unlike anything we've seen in the last decade and a half.
One thing I will say, if City Hall is watching right now, there is a pothole outside of our station. Do you know when you're getting on the 190?
Yeah.
That you could practically swim in.
Well, and then if you get off the 190 at Niagara Street, it's like Baghdad. It's a war zone.
Anyways, the one outside
It
of our
is. I
station
mean, like
is
it's
so
like
bad.
bum 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 bum.
And then I had hit that other bad one the other day on Parkside too, which was not good either. So, and Main Street, but listen, it's the freeze thaw. I get it. We live in Buffalo. It is what it is. And I do think there's a certain amount of understanding when it comes to that. You just want to see the action.
Right. But then when you talk about the freeze thaw and we're seeing all these water main breaks, what could have been done to mitigate this problem all
Yes,
along?
Right. Could something have been put in place to happen?
Right. Barry says, yeah, because they're trying to save their asses from the past 20 years. You know the streets are messed up. Yeah. And maybe that's true. I mean, Sean Ryan has not been a rubber stamp for Byron Brown.
Right.
And when you see, I don't want to say the break in the party, but when you talk about the division from what was to what is,
Yeah. Oh, God.
it's totally different.
Mark, I can't even imagine, too, as a cyclist. Because that is so much more dangerous than driving. You hit a pothole on a bike. You know what I mean? You could go flying.
Where in Lockport again? Parker's Pit. Help us, because that might be a great story to follow up on today.
Because every city sees it, right?
Yes.
And we get it, because, again, Western New York. But
well, we can actually go and see what Lockport has spent. Hang on, let me...
Okay, while you do that and you're looking this up, we're going to switch gears super quick and just show you this real cute video. Pull up that little boy, that cute little video.
Oh my God, I love this.
So every day we do a viral video, and I sent this one to our producers. I go, you got to put this into the show. Look at this little toddler who managed to crawl into.
It's so funny.
What is that? The claw machine?
Yeah.
It's full of balls. It appears to be a little boy, is my guess. Straight up through, goes into the claw machine.
And he's having a blast.
Like, unfazed. Their cops are all behind him. His parents are out there. There's an EMT, and he's just playing inside. I saw this video, and I was like, please, dear Lord, I would have fainted.
Okay.
Look at the EMT. He's like, let me see if I can just.
And the kid's just having a great time.
Like, he's not even looking at them. He's playing with the ball. That's probably the brother. I don't know if it is or not, but I was just cracking up when I saw this. I'm like, you look at his back is.
I know, he's having a
got-
great time.
Because you know what, they're smarter than you know too. So he's like, you know what, that looks chaotic out there. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn around and play with this stuff that I want to play with. 'Cause I have a feeling I'm probably gonna be in trouble.
So funny.
Oh my God, Jeff Baker says, just wait.
Yep. Okay, so really quick, let me go back here. So the town of Lockport, for the CHIPS, which is local road improvement, spent whatever money was allocated to them in the last budget cycle.
Because they have no money left.
Correct. No rollover money. On the other hand, they were given $254,000.
And can you? How much was Buffalo given?
Because
Because I know there was the 40 million.
Yes, hang on. Let me get there. Stand by for
Yeah. No, because I know there's like that 40 million gap. So I'm interested in like what the difference is.
City of Buffalo was given $8 million. Or, excuse me, was given $6 million. $8 million rolled over. They had a total of 15, almost $15 million.
So they still had the 15. Then they got another 6.
Right. well, they had 8. They were given 6, given a total of.
Oh, got it. Okay. They had 8 work. Got it.
And again, this is one fund, so there are
Many,
4,
yes.
or 5, right? Exactly. So that's where we get the $40 million total from.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, I can go through and it is what it is.
Right.
The bottom line here, the money needs to be spent. The money needs to go to improving our infrastructure.
Yeah.
And, it seems like the lawmakers in Buffalo are now starting to pay attention.
I'm kind of with Connie on this.
I like this.
I do too. Could we do this? Like, I don't really love the yellow. Not gonna lie. It looks good.
It does look good.
Yeah, it does. It makes us.
I kind of like the purple.
Yeah, purpley, pinky. It's pretty.
But it keeps changing.
Yeah, I like it.
I think I like the darker colors. I think that's what it is. Darker makes us pop a little bit more.
So there. All right, real quick.
Can I tell you something really quick before we do this?
Yeah.
My niece texted me this morning. Can I tell you how it made my day?
So cute.
Like totally random.
She's how old?
10. She'll be 10 in June. So I saw her name pop up on my screen, and I was so excited to
So
see
cute.
that.
And she can only probably text certain people.
Sure, yes.
My friends' kids have that. Yeah.
And so I was so cute. It was so cute. She goes, "You did good on the news." Thank you.
Started watching Young.
Oh my God. But like, doesn't that make your heart just fill?
Oh, it's the best thing in the world.
Oh my God.
The best thing. Okay, this is the cute. All right, fine. I'll tell you one cute thing the baby's doing now.
Yeah.
So if I lay on the floor in my family room and I go, "Oh, mommy's so tired. Mommy's so tired." He could be like playing, he'd be doing whatever, and he's like, because he's gonna come and cuddle you.
Oh my God.
You just see him crawl, and then he gets over to you, and the cuddles are still a little aggressive because he's so small, but he's like, like directly into your head. And then he lays down next to you and cuddles. It is so cute. Like, I never want to forget that.
I know. Well, and that's just it,
It's
right?
so sweet.
And here's my thought about these kids. When you raise them, when they have a good influence, they become good people. And I feel like everything just is learned at home, and we're so lucky to I feel so lucky to have nieces and nephews who are good people.
Yeah. It just makes your day. It's so funny to watch too, like, especially he's still so little, to watch like little personalities that they kind of have developed, and like the things that they think are fun and they want to like. I like will hold him and I'm like, "I hope you always want to snuggle mommy."
Oh my God,
and he's
wait,
like,
I saw
"Okay."
the funniest Instagram video yesterday. And it is you. It is you to a T. It's this woman standing in front of the stroller going, "Who loves you more than mommy? No one." And I should have sent it to you, and I didn't, but it was you to a T.
That is accurate.
No other woman's gonna come into your life but mommy.
Who loves you more than mommy? No one. Oh, he's just so sweet. I just hope he always wants to cuddle. I hope someday he's 14 and I'm like, "Mommy's so tired." And he comes and gives me a cuddle, but I know that those days will die.
Lauren says it's all about who makes the effort to have a relationship with them too, not who feels entitled. Sure.
Yeah.
And when you are, this is the best part about Alana, is that like, she feels comfortable enough to be like, "Uncle Ed, this is going on," and I love that.
Yeah.
Because like you can have a genuine conversation about that, and like somebody has to listen.
Yeah.
And I love being that listening ear.
Yeah. I will say it's pretty. My husband yesterday had him home for a while because he was off, and then I had to go do that event last night, so I was around in the evening, and I got home, and the baby was crying. It's just the end of the night. He's kind of done. And I come in, and Paul's just like, "We missed mommy.
Oh.
We missed mommy being here." And I'm like, "Who missed mommy?" And he was like, "Everybody." Because after a while, right, exactly. Like, they're constantly moving. It's like, you need a second set of eyes to like, if
or
you're
just
gonna,
a minute to breathe.
If you're going to try to do something else. Like,
Yes.
just plan to do nothing else. Because unless you have that second person there.
Seriously.
Or else he's in the dog bowl.
Parker's Pit says Parker's 13, still does, but he won't do it in front of his friends. I know. I talk to my mom every day.
I'm going to prep myself for that day. It'll happen. I know.
It's so funny how we go through cycles in life. We don't love our parents.
We love our parents always.
Well, yes, but
we fight with them when we're younger and don't understand.
Well, exactly, Mom. Dana's not a hugger. Dana's not sappy or emotional like I am. Dana is Russell. It is so funny how the two of them are the same person. It's so annoying. Because then the two of them get together and it's like, oh, team up on Ed. And I'm like, no, this is usually the opposite.
Yeah.
It's usually Ed against everyone.
Well. On that note, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. We hope you have a lovely weekend. Enjoy Friday the 13th. Enjoy Saturday the 14th. Maybe you're off on Monday, but make sure you still join us.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Yeah.
Getting that comp day.